Hey guys, it is me, FPS Spartan Live, also known as Apex Virus, back to you guys with another video. As you can see from that little thumbnail right there, this video is going to be on accuracy, so it's going to be tips and tricks on how you can improve your accuracy and what you can do to just improve it right away. So let me start off with what guns you use. Let me tell you one thing. Do not use the light rifle. The only thing it's good for is zooming in. It's better than DMR with range and stuff like that, but otherwise, I'm just saying it's a terrible weapon. It may be a hybrid, but that's its only advantage. I'm gonna tell you the 3 weapons that you're gonna want to learn how to use. And no, I'm not gonna be including the assault rifle, the suppressor, and the storm rifle. This is gonna be non-automatic weapons. This is accuracy. Those weapons require the minimal amount of accuracy of just keeping it near them and just being at close range. So pretty much you're gonna want to learn how to use the BR, the DMR, and the Covenant Carbine. Now I'm just saying the BR is the best weapon. Don't get mad at me if I say that. Everyone has their own personal preference, but each gun plays differently. The Covenant Carbine is more for the trigger finger type of person that can constantly fire while keeping it on the person perfectly. The DMR is also kind of like that, but not completely. But it also gives you it requires lots of precision because it requires a little bit more hits than the BR. So it requires a lot more precision. So also the BR is more like just hitting those quick 3 shots to the head will finish off the person. Just 3 shots to the head and then they're done. But they each have their own playstyle. But overall on damage, it has to go to the BR. It also throws off the accuracy the most. Therefore, it already shows that it's one of the top bidding guns against the sniper rifle as well. Really, against the overshield, I'd have to say Covenant Carbine though. But overall, if you've never noticed anything, when I was saying that, every single one of those guns' crosshairs are circles. They're resemblant to a circle. Want to know why I did it like that? I did it like that for one specific reason. Well, no, not only for that, but also based on their gun stats and how professionals play as well. I did it like that for a certain reason as well. You'll notice that if you look at every one of their crosshairs, they're all circular. Now, pay attention to that really closely. Now, a human head is not exactly a circle, but video games are not 100% accurate, mostly with these helmets that are kind of circular. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be like a perfect circle and fit, but it's going to fit way better than the light rifle. Now, every single one of those guns have a circular crosshair, therefore it's easier to keep the crosshair on that person's head. Am I right or am I right? I already know that I am because I already made sure, because I practice all this and I make sure that it all works. I noticed that it's a lot easier for me to use the BR and the DMR and the Covenant Carbine than any other weapon. I'm being 100% honest because they each mold to the player. That's perfect. Now, promisingly, I'm going to say this one thing. The DMR is bad for body shots. Its crosshair is not really built for body shots to locate. It's not built to locate them because, for one, it's small. And if you're at close range, you're going to hit body shots more often. If you're at super close range, I'm not talking about this range. This is mid-range. I'm talking about up in their face and you're panicking. If you're panicking, then chances are you're just going to do really bad. If you use the Covenant Carbine or the BR, you have a lot more it's a little bit bigger, which means you can air it out a little bit more. Also, now with the sniper, I'm going to tell you guys something about strafe shotting. So lots of people drag shot, and I used to think that it was only about that, but it's also accuracy is only one thing. There's also positioning and controlling the enemy player's positioning. But off of that, because that's for another video, this is accuracy. The sniper rifle, you can strafe shot. So instead of running into your shot and just moving your crosshair left, right, and center, try and make it so we can just move in one direction. So this is gonna be not exactly drag shot, but make sure that you line yourself up so that way they're either near the crosshair. Let's say they're around a wall and they're low shields, and just because you just hit a body shot and you know that they're gonna just jump out. Keep your crosshair right where they're about to jump out, and then you can get an easier headshot if you have it lined up right, close to where they're gonna be. Otherwise, all you're gonna have to do is minimally adjust it. That's the one thing I learned. Positioning with your sniper can do all the difference. I'm being 100% honest. Be there before they are. Also, another thing is strafe shotting. So I just told you about a little bit more. I wouldn't really call it a drag shot. A drag shot's more like like kind of like, it's not like a 360, but it can be. It can be a 180, 90, anything kind of like that, anything ranging from that. And pretty much a strafe shot is like when you strafe into it, so you're just moving with the shot. You're not moving your crosshair. You're just walking. So if that, let's say you're strafing off to the left, and they're walking off to the left. Now it's not really promising for a kill, but it can help. It can help if they're not in equal advantage as you. So pretty much you just walk into it. You don't actually move the crosshair. You just walk with it. If they jump, that means you jump. You just line up the crosshair directly in the center of your screen, and then you just follow them with your movements. You copy their movements, and then you just click the shoot button. Easy. But the thing is, under pressure, if you're getting shot, your crosshair is going to move, stuff like that. There's a lot of flaws with it. That's all I'm going to say. Also, the training that you're seeing is Octagon. You have to do this consistently if you want to force your accuracy to a whole new level. Also, you got to be, MLG players put at least 6 hours a day into training. So you're going to need at least put in like 1 to 2 hours if you want to get better. And all I'm saying is, on matchmaking, you're going to find lots of newbies that are going to do some cheap tactics, even some that will be hacking. Now that I'm a 130 and my KD ratio is positive because I've been doing so much training, I get a whole bunch of hackers all the time unless I play with one of my lower level friends that are actually pretty good at the game. Now, also another thing you need to learn, with the sniper rifle, you have to be really consistent with what you're doing. Like, you know how I just did one shot after the other? You want to do one shot and then wait, because if they have a sniper rifle or any other gun, if they're zoomed in, it's not gonna really make a difference if you hit the shot any faster. They're gonna take about like at least a full second to move their crosshair back on you, because it shoots their screen all the way up. As you just saw, I could not make a comeback off of that. Once he does that, he has a whole second over me, and 1 second in a battle is a lot. That's why 2 minutes feels like a whole entire century whenever we're waiting for the next gun to spawn in the game, like the next power weapon. That's all I'm saying. And spawning is 3 seconds. So that means they're saying something about fast-paced shooter. Also, another thing is, so other than training consistently in strafe shotting and drag shotting and also positioning with your weapon, strafing is a big key in this, because like, you have to be able to strafe. If you can have the best accuracy in the world, if you're not strafing, you're already screwed. The last thing I have to talk about is oh my gosh, I just forgot it. I think I did. What was it? Oh man, that's terrible of me. If I remember it, I'll put it down in the comments or the description if I remember it a little bit earlier. So guys, make sure to get Octagon. Do it as much as possible. Make sure you do some 1v1s to just have like the sniper rifle on the map as power weapon. So that way you have to test out your BR skills to earn the sniper, and then you get to have the sniper. And yeah guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'll be giving you guys more tips and trick videos, and if you like what you see, and be sure to subscribe. Sorry about that little audio mix-up. It's my fault if you did hear anything different, but thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. And this is FPS Spartan, aka Apex Virus, out.